Having just read the EHE petition review, I am completely outraged. This has gone on too far and is completely ridiculous. Quote, "The recommendations set out by Gray and Badman are proportionate and reasonable. The report found significant flaws in the current arrangements for ensuring that home-educated children are receiving their educational entitlement and recommended strengthening the system. It also presented a persuasive case for providing home educators with greater support, particularly those whose children have special educational needs." What flaws? You tell me what flaws you found. And strengthening the system? It's strong enough. Our system works perfectly as it is, with the status quo. Oh, and this part made me laugh. It presented a persuasive case for providing home educators with greater support. Persuasive. If it was persuasive, we wouldn't be arguing. We'll tell you what is and isn't persuasive. It also stated that the government's response to the Badman review can be found on the Every Child Matters website, sets out a strong commitment to supporting home educators. This isn't support. Tell me someone, anyone, why does the status quo have any problems? What problems have we given you currently? What makes you think you need to change it? You aren't listening to us, just because we're not saying what you want to hear. We don't want monitoring. We didn't ask for support. All we want is to be left alone to educate and be educated the way we chose to do it. Because our educational system is doing great on its own. No, it's not like school. It's not what you're used to. It is very, very different, but it works. And I'm in no way saying this goes for all schools, and it works for some people, but I personally have much more trouble daily dealing with teenagers outside in the parks and shopping when they're in school than home educated. Home education works because it's personalised to the child. No one loves the child more than the parent, so who better to teach them? I would also like to point out that everyone keeps talking about ensuring that every child achieves the 5 ECM outcomes. But the 5 ECM outcomes are for service providers like LAs and large bodies that work with children to promote these outcomes by structuring their organisation so it works towards these outcomes. You can't guarantee nor ensure that these outcomes can be achieved by every child. As for the carrots you're offering, school libraries, free exams, etc., these services should already be available to all children right now. They shouldn't be attached to those institutions, they should be attached to the child's education. Some special educational needs children find it extremely difficult to find the learning materials if they are not in school. However, since these carrots are attached to sticks, you're out of your mind if you expect any of us to bite. And I hope you know how detrimental this has been to my education, and most likely everyone else's, because everyone is focusing on this stupid review. They don't have time to learn. Now it's about fighting to keep our education the way we want it to be, the way we chose to do it. We're not able to educate ourselves anymore because we're trying to stop you from taking that away from us. Thanks for listening.